Hello Hello，大家好，我是雅妮。今天我要来玩那个霍格华兹，在冬特的时候真的太优惠了，看了不得不买，直接打半价，太诱人了。对，然后我就直接入手了，看起来很好玩。然后我一进来之后就有东西领我也不知道为什么。我是买到什么豪华包之类的吗？什么硬体机制？哇，一堆设定。先都预设的好了，之后有需要的话再做调整。哎，托可，嘿，卡布，等一下，这什么？哦，我要继续。你们是要来陪读了是吗？哎，对咪，哇，大家都来陪读是吧？滑到几乎看不见影像。我怎么觉得我现在就看不见影像？哦，看到了。好，就这样。你已经毕业了，叫学姐。等一下，你是哪一个哪一个学院的？说不定你不是我直属学姐啊。什么？我一进来就是5年级学生啊。学期将于9月1号开始。副校长卫斯理教授。哦。史莱哲林。第一黑魔法师，你怎么一来就学史莱哲林了？我怎么觉得这个角色他是看一下哦，他进来还可以。那这里是在选什么？大智商的吗？哦，测试之后分配的。原来你是史莱哲林，给茂茂分配。好啊，那我挺好奇，我等一下会分到什么？看一下哦，脸部轮廓。他在分配前是会让你做什么测试吗？还是他就是直接分？皮肤色，看一看还是第一个好。哦，我想说奇怪，怎么拉了没差，原来要放开才有差。啊，游戏上是先去官网测试，所以他在这里面分类帽也是会直接帮你分类吗？还是说，他也会问一些问题？那好啊，等一下可以看一下他问的是什么。我要当个白人，好，就这么决定。这个眼镜是戴上去之后就不能拿下来，还是它其实也是还可以拿下来？ 游戏。等一下哦，先把眼镜戴着。哦，我想说奇怪，不能讲。是哦，它就是视频。好哦。哦，所以你那时候选黑皮吗？你还是选黑皮的吗？发色哦，没有那么黑就是 OK。所以你都玩完了，那你把这款玩完，你那时候怎么没有实况这一款呢？而且是我没注意到嘛，我怎么都没有看到你在玩这一款。虽然说我买的时候有看到你游泳这款游戏啦，好早期，真的，早到我都还不认识你的时候吧。不认识全部哦，真假？这款游戏出那么久了吗？好多发型哦！哇，还有光头。看来看去，我想要看一下哦。我比较中意这两个吧，但是我们应该都是看前面比较多。看前面比较多的话，那我就想要头发是放下来。有卡蹦，你的意思是说有是这个游戏有出这么久是吗？哦，绿色的。我来选个蓝色的头发。真假的？这个游戏这么久了，但我觉得他画质那些都还蛮棒啊。这是什么时候出的？不是今年吗？还是不是今年？去年2月。哦。可是我去看，好像还蛮多人都还在玩这款游戏的啊。啊，我要这个，哦，我有按到。我要这个在哪里啊？怎么又不见？我的蓝色。我要这个有点蓝紫色的呢，还是还是这个？我选择性障碍啊。PS 的话有，哦。 什么意思？所以你 PC 跟 PS 都有玩？看来看去，看来看去，我还是选这个。面容。雀斑以极致。我觉得眼睛下面这个字好像还不错。哇，这是什么？伤疤及印记。都不要好了，我不想会。眼睛的颜色哇，我创角色就要花多久？多久时间？眉毛的颜色，眉毛哇！那这个是没有，完全没有眉毛。好，这个吧。
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
我怎么是个女的，然后讲话声音是个男的？
That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be a few I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be
选择
concerned
你的
about.
难易度，故事最少的游戏挑战，轻松游玩，一般平衡的游戏，一般就好了。还有姓名哦。那我要姓什么？有什么好的姓氏吗？你比。女巫后无心， 哇，所以所以我可以是一个女角，然后讲话声音是男的，然后也是性别也是男性。OK。完蛋了，我对性没有什么想法，有什么好的姓氏吗？还是我来 Google 一下有什么国外的姓氏？姓国。哦，美国人姓氏排行，等等啊，我挑一个啊。米勒，好，我要选米勒。米勒，女巫开始。我这样子，游戏会有回音吗？就是会有叠音之类的吗？还是游戏声音会太小声？
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
他的表情好奇怪。这马车是不是没有马？他到底驾驶是不是？我今天看手机新闻才看到，这款游戏好像是今年最畅销的游戏，卖2000万套。最热卖的店，应该说。没有很仔细的点去看一下。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
这么晚。
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal.
标记的
That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
等一下，我也没看到。哦，有了，现在就
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
哦，
Hang on!
怎么我们还没到学校就面临这么大的问题？啊，看来那个先生就死掉了是吗？
The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
好，按下去。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
他就这样没了。
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
我还没
Professor?
到学校就被巨龙攻击。
Sir? Where are we?
查看
I'm not
四周
sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
所以我们是被
I would.
钥匙传输过来，还是
But
教授
stay
传输过来
close.？
这样子
We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
能，现在也不能跑哎、我只能慢慢走。哦，
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
哎，所以卡凤，你对这款游戏有兴
Where do
趣
you
吗？
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
按着，什么意思？我只要按着 B 就可以跟着他啊？那我还是自己走。
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey,
可以
but I
抽
am
对吗？
certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
哦，没有，我走的是正确的道路，
But
只要走
sir,
比较慢。
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
基础的基础施法。好，多打几下。
Excellent!
使用镜头来选择一个活动目标。哦，有自动瞄准系统，很棒。
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. 可以瞄准博士哦，可以瞄准教授。Your one works improve. Ah, up there.
Thank you, sir.
哇，教授很灵活呢，老当益壮。
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself.
是要怎么过？
Reparo.
哇，好，魔法就是这样的用。如果我走一走掉下去会怎么样？我会不会一开始就嘎？
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that
奇
seems
怪的东西呀、
out of place.
奇怪的东西，我觉得这个雕像长得挺奇怪的。小地图，哎，小地图被我的人像挡住了。等一下，可以按住 B 即可切换。对。 等一下哦，把我的皮移走，挡到我的小地图。离旁边一点。
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
他家哦，自家放自己的雕像，这么自恋吗？怎么了，教授？你有看出什么？
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
某种壁画。
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
外面好像没有路，好吧？
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
不用叫教授了。
What's this? Professor Fig!
哦。
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
互动。
What in Merlin's name? Godric's
唤
heart.
醒妖精。
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Wow. 哦，这里是搭车的地方。啊，这个还没睡觉。起床。
Hello?
妖精。银行家。
It can't
他长得有点可怕。
Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
还有干嘛？哦，
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
都是
Vault number 12, I presume.
precisely.
不能跟他说不知
The
道。
key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
要搭很像
Stay close.
云霄飞车的东西去。
After you.
这个妖精的手比这个手的比例好奇怪啊，好长。
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them. In fact,
然后
you'll see quite a few on our
用大
way
荧
to
幕
Vault
玩，感
number
觉很
12.
身临其境。
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at
让
Gringotts?
我有点期待，
They are
期待
most
去那个
uncommon.
环球
Only
影
one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault
还有
12. Momentous day.
On your way.
这眼睛是红色。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of
然后
the
关
key
闭这扇
and
门。
then close the door.
Wait!
什么？所以是要把我们关在里面。
Best of luck.
祝好运。
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something
然后
here.
前面有一道
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
我使用稳固你的魔杖，我要跟着这个路线走。怎么样？等一下啊！哦，等一下啊！完蛋！哦，我是要够快吗？等一下。啊？再一次。
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
a door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Revelio.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
为什么不教我用这个点灯的咒？我也想要点一盏灯。
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
地上。哎呦，这个踩到它。
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
有一个
Are you
有一个
all
人
right?
冰在下面吗？
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
雕
What
像。
statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
所以我要再用现实
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
看起来有点妙。
Look out!
啊，破心啊啊！
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo!
你用破心做来挡3次，
Container!
所以我要过去，然后
Confuso! Deposo!
他没有挥舞。
Descendo!
不是，为什么他过来之后我才用的呢？
Exposo! Protego!
终于找到了一个。哦，3个了，3个。
Deposo!
哎呦，
Exposo!
哎呦，
Stay close!
好，很近你。嗨，比尔羊，
Professor? Professor Fig?
好黑呀，好黑哦。
Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
怎么了？等一下，现在很黑耶，我现在是怎么样？
Protego! Where am I supposed to go?
往哪里走？
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
哦，使用。
Lumos.
哎呀，我会点灯了。哼。
that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
比尔羊也有一个当魔法师的梦吗？看一下哦。好，现实。
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
转到他前面。
Lumos.
啊，对，我要站在一个。
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
有哦。
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
哪种就不好说。对，懂了，你要哪种就问。不是，又要打怪。哎呀，用错了，用错招式。哎呀！ 什么？查看你的目标，立刻前往前方的道路。所以我是不用你要打怪吗？看起来是，哎呀，看来要死个好几次。哎，哎，你们没到。 再破新防务哦，还要搭配招式，怎么啦？为什么直接降落在我面前？完蛋了！完蛋了！完蛋了！完蛋了！哎，等一下，所以它出现那个符号的时候，就是我要按哦。OK。可以了，可以了，这样会吧？哎，对方看不到。 看不到他的方向。
Lumos.
点灯。这样子。
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
我靠， 这样子把头埋进去看。哦，这个就是刚才那个雕像。
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual
你说那种魔法师
will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge.
可是那种魔法师不是要
responsibility that accompanies
什么
it.
什么30之后吗？还是怎么样？对，你怎么知道？我想要看剧情，又想要543，被你发现。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
好可怜。
I have no patience for traitors.
遵守他的那个规则。
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
那个银行家怎么那么可怜？
Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
为什么这个叫做生意？生意，这个翻译是正确的。哎呀，你打那么多字，我很想看哎，但是我要看一下剧情。等一下。哦吼！怎么突然就出现了这一只？啊？原来他不是只打坏人，是看到人就打。啊，哎，没有。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
这些人怎么？这教授怎么看起来好像很兴奋
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
所以我们就出来了，然后到了森林，就可以回霍格华兹这样。好，看一下。我现在才要正式进入游戏是吗？关系。哦，看完了，迅速读完。虽然我哈利波特到后面都没有在认真看，也不是说没有认真看，就是都断断续续看，所以就不记。哇哦，直接换装。
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
还是我看不太懂。
Thank you.
来哦，我们要进行分类仪式哦。只有杨猜猜我会进哪一个学院？我是觉得他前几集蛮好看的，后面他就是长大之后我就没有再看。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
校长。
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
我的校长不是
The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
所以那仪式超随便，是吗？你猜一下啦，我会是哪一个
？Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
我们还有一位学生需要分类。
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Oh. 来。我先别选，你先猜哪一个？可是它不是会有好几个问题吗？不会是一个就可以，就帮你分好类。我等不及待要上课，我等不及待要探索。被我的脸挡住，不好意思。来测一下给你看。怎么样？有吗？四个选项的那个，所以这个都没有差是吗？这个都没有差的话，我的皮真的会挡，那我要都测的这样。我等不及待要，其实我两个都想要，先上课好了。 以上课为重。
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of...
我觉得我不会是史莱哲林，也不会是……看一下，有凡事好奇心，忠诚野心哦。我选好奇心。
A desire to learn. I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you have a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
我靠，真被你说中哎！雷文克劳，特色是有智慧，具备创造力且头脑聪明。可以啦，就这个啦，太符合我了。
You belong in Ravenclaw.
哎，阿昌，好玩啊！我觉得蛮好玩的，目前为止都很赞。我被分到了，完蛋！我一开始就忘记我们学校名称，雷文什么玩意？哦，你那时候你那时候就不买，那时候半价的时候很便宜耶。800多块，现在应该很贵。你晚一点再买，等它在特价的时候再买。
Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
OK， 等起来，真的，我觉得这款好像蛮好玩。不过我刚才我怕我玩久了会有点3D 晕。
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
我以为我可以在里面看遇见邓布利多的说，结果我的校长换人。
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
要是我解不开呢？那我可以换一个学院吗？哪一个活得比较久？
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
所以我有室友了吗？我有室友吗？我一直很想要有室友。
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
别打。前世哦，你在说那个哈利波特的代数，就是第几？看一下哦，这是我的床是吗？ 我还没有猫头鹰。这个上铺是怎么上去？这个上铺没有楼梯呢。还好我睡下铺。为什么这？这个镜子啊，有一点点的照出。这里是哪里？同学，请勿在楼梯奔跑。屁啦！为什么这间就有楼梯可以上去？我刚才的寝室就没有。箱子，我是怎样跑来别人的房间偷拿药水？哦，扫帚。找到你的交易品，对，是往上走，不是往下走。哇哦，这里不就是那个？爱哭鬼。好了，我来看一下比尔杨聊什么。你讲太多了，我看一下。因为要赶电影档，听说是要分飘上去哦。滚去死在这里好不？你怎么这么坏？不行啊！怎么直接叫我滚去死在这里？没有，我这只是逛一下嘛，就看到有箱子就。我不止偷人家东西，我还在走廊奔跑。我是个坏学生，所以我应该要去死来哲林，是吗？对啊，为什么只有我房间没有梯？不懂。哦，你这样讲我也是同意。不然你觉得巫师的厕所应该长怎样？应该怎么样的屌？我要一直这已经在最下面。我想说，我本来想说我要一直走到楼下最楼下，看会走到哪里去。不知道这里有没有移动的楼梯，就跟那个场景一样。可能我那房比较高级。还要自我介绍，阿密特。
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That's not right either.
我怎么知道谁是谁？沙曼莎，阿莎，萨曼莎。
That's not right either. I want him to be in the perfect place, a place he'll be happy with, but I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
他知识渊博，等一下，我这样好像都会挡到字哎。那我的人到底是要移去哪里？我的人移来这里，没事就移来这里。他知识渊博，我其实并不晓得。我并不晓得，我才刚来呀。
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
喜欢植物不是，虽然多数学生都会自己种。
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it.
可以自己种
And
那
I
个药
don't
草。
think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
呀，这就是我独立于麻瓜头发物业。应该不能有水管在地上，在火堆上变成。洋洋，你也是挺有想象力的嘛。
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
好的，跟你聊得很愉快。我们要去认识下一个人了。
Thank you, and good luck to you too on your first day.
这是什么？一个可以转的球球。
I wonder how we'd get into Black's office. Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Not if he's there. Why would children
没想象力怎么看奇幻？所以你看了很多奇幻类的作品。我记得有一个叫
You think you could
叫什么波什么
is not how that
那一个我就没有看。阿密特原来是
Why
男生。
hello. Would you like to take a look?
他人好友善。
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I
hope astronomy is on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
还有一个，哎，有幽灵哎。
Just have to wait for the right moment.
我要去追幽灵，可以吗？不能跟幽灵讲话，我以为可以跟那个互动之类的。好，没有。而且我穿越他的身体，他都不会该叫。
Just have to wait for the right moment.
什么？他是偷窥别的女学生。哦，他要捉弄他们。
What is this?
someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
我很期待在学校的第一天，其实有点紧张，期待吧。
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
It's that new 5th year. Wonder where they're from.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
怎么就是有人喜欢在背后说人家闲话？没有了。
I wanted to say I lost my wand just to get into Weasley's assignments. How's that for transfiguration?
Desperately need to improve my charms marks. When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dobby and Deathtrap, although Madam Green.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
有没有读完书就能顺利找到工作是吗？
Here you are.
多努力学吧。
What is it?
Oh,
it is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
话说比尔杨都玩什么类型的游戏？
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
还是我们以前讨论过这个话题？你也是玩生存吗？我只知道你有玩过那个深海迷。
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
收集。雷文克劳半身像指南页面，这个半身像是为了纪念雷文克劳学院而设立，位于高耸的雷文克劳高塔内部。加80，这是你的巫师等级，从挑战中获得经验。 可以提高你的等级与战力。 寻找世界各地的。每个挑战都有不同的完成之后就外观以及重要的强化道具。必须从挑战单中领取奖励，记得经常回来领取奖励。OK。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
对。
Revelio.
好，没有东西。策略生成角色扮演。哦，你也是会玩很多类型。
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
哎，这边有什么？哇，一个线型有好多东西哦。这边怎么有个滚动？为什么要滚动这个？
Revelio.
哦，这边也有。哎呦，哎呦，离他太远不行。哎，我回来了。我现在还不能瞎逛是吧？
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
打开地图。哇，这个地图好可爱哟！选择大理石阶梯区域已继续。 在此检视中，你可以看到该地区可用的呼噜焰，这名字怎么有点可爱？绿色呼噜焰代表你已经发现的火焰，包含你所属学院的交易厅。灰色呼噜焰代表未发现。OK。 选择图书馆附近的区域进去。什么？可以挂着用符号资源，想玩就玩。你说的是放置类型的游戏吧？相信长哦。所以这款游戏最棒的地方，满足书迷的愿望。它这个地图一打开，很像那个，就是人家那个立体书的那个感觉。 很可爱。卫士里教授已经为你解开了中央大厅的呼噜焰，透过 A 跟 D 来旋转地图，并使用空白键以快速旅行至主厅的呼噜焰。OK。好有趣哦！哎，它还会移动。哦，回盒子，想玩就玩。那你有去玩那个什么 For the King 吗？
And here we are, quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
这个阶梯走下去能抵达中庭大厅。
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
这跑楼梯的姿势，
Always
正
something
面应该
happening
挺好
here.
笑。
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
看一下，火米村是什么地方
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
奶油啤酒，去喝酒了。黑魔法防御具体是什么？等一下哦。都有领还没完，是在那个 Epic 不是？等一下，这平台是什么？是在我们就是我说常领的那个平台有的领吗？还是哪里领？
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
你能告诉我更多关于魔咒课的事情吗？
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
天赋的讲师。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
我个人猜测，这背后的故事并不简单，不只是什么寻找归属，绕远路来到城堡这边，确实没错，不是这样，确实没错。
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
哦，自由活动时间了。之前有送过哦，没有，那时候我还不知道，我还没有领过。跟教授对谈，等一下，我们去巡逻一下这里，到处使用线。啊？怎么我还不能自由行动？哎，等等，好吧。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
其实我什么也没说，我希望我没有透露太多的资讯。好，我希望。
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
打开任务日志，你可以透过追踪。哦，这个符号代表是主线，完成主线任务，可推进故事剧情，并获得经验值。满足部分需求，部分任务需要满足咒语级或等级的要求才能解锁。在这样的情况下，必须先达到指定等级及获得所需咒语，才能启动任务。新咒语可透过完成教授指派的作业，或作为奖励获得。OK， 追踪看一下，黑魔法防御课这是什么？实战值。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
出席黑魔法防御课。上魔法的时候，哦，他就会帮我自动追踪。有。
Surrounded by Jarvis.
这里是哪里
Revelio.
任务开始。
Got.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
你跑去撸吗？你们家有养猫咪哦？我要来学咒语。冲啊！冲啊！想追上我都没。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
大一点的东西。哇，都不用动手，挥两下，魔棒就可以直接靠边。
Let us begin with the basic cast.
吃种普通。
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. So, now the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
这么快就打架？
This should be easy. Protego complicates things. Good form. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy lively dueling.
好，把它打下去就算赢。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
表现太好，还有其他，还要加作业。
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
下课。
Protego!
I'd hate to face Professor. Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
哦，上面有个东西。 等饥饿才能解锁。好。
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
但话说回来，这应该不是你第一次决斗。我之前进行过魔杖决斗，这是我第一次决斗。从没有在战斗中使用过我的魔杖。
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
你知道吗？说不定很适合加入某个不对外开放且没有经过许可的决斗组织，感觉很可以，感觉很有趣，感觉很有趣，但又有一点可疑。
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
东楼入口附近。
Till next time.
一般学生出行的第一堂课，解了一个成就哦，等级是吧？是什么啊？这个？哦，它好像没有一个。前往魔咒课，所以我上完黑魔法防御课之后要赶下一堂，毫不惬意的学生生在哪里？在上面。哎，这里有魂。
Revelio.
Eh? Here. Some more.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
怎么拿不起来？ 它不是可以加分吗？任务没有作业，地图挑战装备，我看一下装备啊，库存。收藏。透过装备选单。哦，穿着，改变外形。我刚才进来的时候就送了一堆衣服，看一下额外内容。然后这到底是可以穿还是不能穿？装扮。支线任务，现在可用，可用支线任务标记，可用支线任务零星，可在标记为体制的霍格华兹地区找到，也可以探索事件时发现这些奖励，但不会推进主线的。哦。所以我只要过主线任务，可以玩很久这样。等一下啊，我怎么这个火？不是让它现形之后，现形之后就可以拿之类的。这怎么没有出现个手？哦，我在干嘛？这只是点火的。哎，对不起，撞到了。我还一直想说，它是不是可以拿？哦，还可以一起喝茶是吗？还真的。他都不觉得我很奇怪嘛？一过来，然后就先喝茶。应该说，我就是个陌生人，怎么会站在这里喝茶？哎，对不起，忘记会推挤到人。
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Leave me be! You made your point!
灵魂追灵魂，然后一个灵魂拿着斧头，哎，要走这边，跟着任务。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
"真假的时空起来游戏很卡，完蛋了，电脑跑不动。 可是我自己玩起来不会啊，还是网路跑不动。你看还好哎，哎呦，哎呦，不是我的问题是这样吗
？There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
大家忘光光。
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
速速前。哎呀，第二次没有加速到。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
就要先休息。今天好累啊，我快要不行了。在前往目标路上寻找快速穿梭指使用的契机。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
buff 上升 ，buff 叠加，上班累以外，还有每个月都会的那个 buff 叠加上来，我很累。发出满足的声音。
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
是发出友善的声音，那个声音很友善吗？这个翻译也太可爱了。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last point. Excellent. Don't lose your composure.
哦，就跟推酒瓶这个概念一样，只是要把它拉回来。停。
That's it.
哎，再来一点吧。这是40还是50啊？哦，30，这30还是50？
Splendid.
他滚那么快，害我以为。
Very Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
好，等我一下，看一下。
What's this?
负面效果是敌 buff 哦，敌 buff 哦哦，好的，是的。
There we go.
哇靠，他一下就拿到50分哦，他那张顶。哎。
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
是可以这样斜的啦，试一下。
That is how it's done.
这样算我几分
？Very good.
30而已。不是吧？我不是玩一般吗？为什么他分数拿那么高？对我太不友善了吧？我都达不到50分。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
更有趣一点。挤出去的。啊，我可以把他球挤出去吗？真假
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
哎，还真的可以撞他的球哎！
That's it.
嘿呀！我把他的球撞到50分是吗？那我可以撞自己的球吗？让自己的球到50。还是我要撞他的球，让他的球不一样？什么
？Nicely done. Watch this.
我来看看可不可以撞他的球，把他的球撞下去。哎，不行，这样还是哎平分。
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tie game! It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
魔法在瓦嘎杜也一样吗？
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
今天我也要提早下课。提早1个小时下课。好喽，那我今天要先下线，受不了，很累。感谢陪我一起实况的，陪我一起，对，陪我看我实况的人，感谢比尔羊、脱壳在下面陪我聊天。那我要先下线喽。明天看有没有体力再继续上课，再继续玩。好喽，大家拜拜。我打个888。月亮，拜拜。